Hey guys, welcome to Your Best Interviews. My name is Eric Smith. Thank you so much for spending the time with me. I know there's a lot of places you can go, and so I do appreciate you spending the time here with me. If this is helpful, share with others. My goal is to help as many people as possible, and I can do that through you sharing. Today, what I want to talk about is just telling your employer, right? The things to think about when you're telling your employer that you're leaving your job. It's nerve wracking. I think I've done another video about this, but I'll do it again because this is a topic that it's nerve wracking for everybody. It's like a breakup. It's a corporate breakup, which sucks. But yeah, there are ways to do this, and there's ways to prepare for this too. So first and foremost, don't if you're waiting to leave your job for another job, make sure you've got that written offer in hand. I've seen this before. People get really far down the road. They interpret things are going well in the interview process. It's all about my job. I'm letting the employer know so that I'm ready to make the move. Make sure you've got it in writing. Make sure you've got your job offer in writing before you leave your current job. That's just you want to make sure that you're not left in a position where you don't have income coming in. So make sure you've got the job offer in hand. Number two, when you're actually going to quit, you have to talk to your direct manager first. It doesn't matter if you've got relationships up the chain. Maybe it's your manager's manager or somebody above them. Let your direct manager know first. Word travels really quickly when you're leaving. All it takes is for one person to say, "Oh, I had a conversation with so-and-so and they're leaving." That person knows somebody who knows your direct boss. All of a sudden, your direct boss knows before you had a chance to tell them. Tell your direct boss first. It's just good business etiquette and practice is to tell your employer first. It doesn't, or your direct boss first. Even if you don't like your direct boss, maybe you're leaving because of your direct boss. Doesn't matter. You want to make sure that you're leaving the right way so that you leave the door open in case you come back. You'd be surprised how many people boomerang back to a company. And that means they leave and then another opportunity opens back at the company that they're leaving. And that can happen, and you want to make sure you've got that door left open. And how you do that is by leaving the correct way. And this is one of them, is just making sure that you're telling your direct manager first. They're not finding out in a backhanded way or back channel way. The last one is you need to be prepared that when you tell them that you're leaving for another opportunity, that they might counter. They might try and keep you, right? If you're really valuable to them, they might say, "What can we do to get you to stay?" And so what I would encourage you to think about is if you are leaving, what are the reasons that you're leaving? Have you really thought about it? Is it just the culture's not right? You're not liking the work that you're doing. Maybe you don't like your boss. Maybe it's just that you want more money. Maybe you want more flexibility. Maybe you want more from the role than what the role can offer you right now. And that's why you're looking to leave. Take stock of that. If you tell your employer, you're excited about having a job offer from this other company, and you tell your employer, like, I do like working here. I just have more earning potential there, or more flexibility, or the work-life balance that I want, whatever it is, share that, and perhaps they'll adjust or they'll offer you more money or give you the flexibility that you want, right? And so if they want to keep you, and if it's not one of those negative reasons that you're leaving, I would put a really detailed list together and make sure you know that. And if they say, like, what can we do to keep you? You can say, like, I've got a great, I love this company. There's more opportunity for me over there. Can I have a day to think about this and come back with, a counter? And then when you come back, make sure you're asking for everything, right? If you've written out, I want more money, I want more flexibility, I want more this, and this, share that with them. Say, this is what I'm leaving for. If this role can offer those things, then I'm open to staying. But aim high, right? Shoot for exactly what you want and that flexibility. And perhaps your current employer can match exactly those things or give you more, and you don't have to leave. And so just keep those things in mind. If you are in that situation, if your current employer you don't hate and they offer you to stay, and you give them your list and they say, "Okay, great," first thing you want to do is go back to that company that you accepted with and let them know. It sucks. It's not great. But if you truly feel like there's growth and all these things with your current employer, with the new salary and flexibility and all that stuff, or with your current employer, then stay. But let the employer that you interviewed with and that you had a job offer from in writing, let them know straight away, because everybody in this industry knows everyone, every recruiter knows everyone, different companies, and your brand can stay with you across companies. And so you want to make sure you're just always being honest and upfront and sharing right away, and leaving the right way, and just doing everything kind of by the book so that your brand stays intact and people have a positive association with you. So those are my three things, or my key things. I know this is a bit of a ramble, so I'll summarize shortly here. But yeah, biggest thing is just make sure you have your offer in hand. If you're going to leave, make sure you have an offer in hand, so you're not left without a job. Number two, tell your employer, your direct employer first, right out the gate, and then share the news up. And then three, if you're in a boat where you don't necessarily want to leave, but you have more money and flexibility and all this other stuff, have a list. Know exactly what those negotiating points are for yourself. And if your employer says, "What can I do to get you to stay?" share those things and see what they say. But biggest thing here, guys, is just do what's best for you, right? It's your job, your career. You're working for another company, and though you like the people you work for, you have to look out for yourself and your family. And so do what's best for you, but you want to make sure that you're doing everything the correct way so that the doors are always open, that you always have opportunities, whether it's at an old company, new company, all those things. So good luck. We'll catch you in the next one.